Hey everybody, Jim here, bringing you the second round of Fovember. The pool, the terrain, and our crews and our scheme selections will all be down in the description. With me today is my opponent Ambrose. You may have heard him on Third Floor Wars talking about a master named Titania in the Neverborn faction. So, Ambrose, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm out of the Pacific Northwest. As Jim has said, I did get to do that deep dive on Titania, and that is who I have brought here today.
Oh boy.
So I better perform well.
No pressure. Um, and I have brought Zipp. I was determined to be attacker, and I have taken the top left corner here. My opponent getting the bottom right. I have split my crew. You can see my schemes on the side as well. And my opponent has asked me to deploy the Hodgepodge Emissary and Friends. So we're going to get started with that. Um, and Ambrose, would you like to be timekeeper for this round?
I have some set up, so I can do that. Yeah.
Perfect. For those not aware, in Fovember, or for the Malifaux World Series, there is a time limit on rounds for 3 hours. I don't expect this game to go 3 hours, because at least one of us knows what they're doing, and it's not me. Um, but we'll do that. Um,
And the way that timer is kind of laid out in the rules, the at first initiative flip, you start for 2 hours and 45 minutes.
mhm.
And then at that point, you cannot start any new turns, but you can finish up the current turn, and then of course once time, then you end the game as dictated by the typical rules. Finish the activation, score your points.
Yeah, so we are up against the clock. Um, I don't know how that happened. I'm going to turn that off. Just want to nudgy nudge. I guess I'll nudgy nudge like that. All right, I am deployed with my first bit.
Mm,
Oh boy,
right?
that's a
There's no
Titania.
nice way to do this without showing my hand a little bit, but probably fine.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a Rougarou pushing you up the board seems like not the worst thing to do with Titania.
No. I am happy with that.
Mm-hmm. And you will end up having 4 underbrush markers placed. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So I have to place my dues with that in mind. So I'm going to do Monsieur Zipp, Monsieur Earl, perfect, and I think we're gonna do that. Clearing moved.
Cool. Good with that?
All right, yep, we're good.
All right.
Seems pretty good. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of these nasty bright lines. We go ahead and assign lodestones.
Yeah,
I am attacker, so I think I have to do it first.
that is probably right.
I'm gonna go ahead and put we'll make it a red lodestone on the Prospector, to the shock of no one.
Cool. And I'm going to put mine on the Gorar.
Ooh, fancy. All right.
All right.
Well, we'll shuffle our hands, draw our cards, and best of luck to you, sir.
Likewise.
Alrighty.
I am good with this hand.
Seems good to me. And we flip. I have a 5.
I have a less than 5. I don't care to cheat that.
Okay. So I will ask you to activate first.
Cool. And I will spend one of my 2 pass tokens.
I am shocked. um, okay. I am going to open with Zipp. Zipp is activating within 3 of Hodgepodge Emissary, so he has moved 9 for this activation.
Pretty crazy.
Seems alright to me. I think I am going to go there to start. And yeah, he's going to take a walk, and when he does, he grabs Earl and drops him off on the other side of the trees. So the intent is Earl is not in the forest that Zipp is currently standing in.
Sounds good.
And does that with Earl's get your hands off me ability. Zipp is then going to... you know it, you love it. He is going to drop the pianos. I'm going to get rid of old Zipp because I don't need multiples of him. It does, in fact, go off. And I am going to discard 1 to drop an additional piano. These come in within 6 inches. I did not get the trigger, so you don't have to worry about any trigger shenanigans. And we're going to go ahead and just put that... Put that right there-ish. Zipp has another action, and then he's going to be done. And what he is going to do, he's going to look at his... Yeah. He is going to take a walk. That's a 9-inch walk right there. Titania's life leech is 4 inches, correct?
That's right.
So I want to end... I think I will go onto this side and not be instantly killed by Titania. And I will try and put up my boring conversation aura. This requires a 7. That is not a 7. That is, though. That will be the end of his activation, and because he's a showboat, I draw a card. So boring conversation, if you require a refresher or if you're watching the video, puts you on a... gives a target number 10 willpower duel to do anything other than walk.
It's a lot of fun. It's definitely one of my favorite abilities in Malifaux. Yep.
Tell me
I love it. I love it a lot. So, I guess... Cool, I guess. I'm gonna spend another pass token.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to have Flying Piglet number 1 go. It is just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because it can fly.
Yeah. Man, so now that Zipp's all up in my business, you're making me rethink my plan, because I could just attack Zipp now. That sounds fun. It's probably not fun, but I'm gonna... Question is, do I want... I will go with my emissary.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to try to put some Roots from below onto Zipp.
All right, go ahead and do your TN10 test first.
He loves it.
Cool.
And this is stat 6 versus move.
All right.
So that is a failure. And that is... Okay. Are they going to try to charge?
Okay.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll try and punch the Zipster.
Okay. Take your boring test.
That is good.
Okay. I have a 19.
Cool. You do have a 19. That is the emissary.
Alrighty. Let's see here. I think I will go ahead and I'll have Flying Piglet number 2 go. It's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's done. Sorry, I know these activations are super exciting, viewers. But it's early game yet. I wouldn't worry too much.
So I'm going to walk with the Waldgeist.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna...
Talk with the Waldgeist?
I get there in 3? No. And I'm gonna walk with him again.
Okay. Any bonus actions you want to do?
No, he's done. Sorry.
Okay. Nope, it's all good. I gotta go with relevant people. I think...
Actually, if you're okay, I'm gonna ambush just to shift him.
Oh, sure. That's fine.
Okay, sorry. Done for real.
It's all good. I think I'll go Earl. Earl is going to... Yeah, we'll go with him first. He's going to try Stop Dropping Things, needing a 5. He gets it, and he will go ahead and drop another piano. That'll come in within 6. He'll drop that there. And then he will take an action and interact and drop a scheme marker. Earl's done.
Cool. I will go with the Gorar and toss my lodestone to the Waldgeist.
Seems good.
And then I'll walk the snake. 1, 2, 3. Just like so.
Okay. I think, I think I will have. We'll go with Ye Old Prospector. Ye Old Prospector will stun herself to get me a stone. We're going to appraise the scheme marker I dropped from Earl. It goes off. I get a severe. Hey! So I will draw a card and I will drop a scheme marker of either you or mine. I will drop one of yours and draw a card. And I will elect to interact with my second action to remove your scheme and gain a soul stone. Prospector is done.
Nice. All right. I am going to go with the dog now. He's gonna roar at Titania, who is going to relent.
Zoom zoom.
Then I am going to walk with it. That's the plan.
Okay. Well, I think I will go with the Midnight Stalker, who activates within 3 of Hodgepodge Emissary. So he is a zippy, pardon the pun, move 6. And he is going to go. He's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he will leap. He is not leaping. Now he is leaping. And he will go and be just on the other side of this trees from Iggy.
Sure.
Yeah. Boop. He is done, and he will draw me a card from Showboat.
So I should be able to charge there.
Mm-hmm.
And Serena, she won't have to take the charge duel, but then she'll have to make a duel for the melee attack when she gets there.
Yes, indeed.
Which will pass. And then the attack itself.
And this is against defense?
Defense, yes.
All right. I am currently on a 16.
I'm on a 17, showing sweeping strike.
Okay, and your damage track is
246.
246. You're currently on a negative. I am showing blasting off again. I will elect to blast off again, and I will not cheat.
That sounds fun. I am going to not declare the trigger because it doesn't do much for me, and we'll hit you for 2.
I will stone to prevent. And I take no damage.
Cool.
And I get to place within 6 of my current location. Um, so I think it seems okay to go here. Still annoying. That is the goal. We'll see if that was a bad choice later.
Serena is then going to walk.
Take it. Oh, it's a walk, that's right.
Jammer in there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's her.
Alrighty. Well, I think I am going to go with the Hodgepodge Emissary now. I think Hodgepodge is going to go ahead and use plenty of wares, and he is going to be putting this onto Mancha, needing a 6. That is not a 6, but that is. I will declare the built-in trigger. Get out of here, double cards. Something in my pack. We are going to give Mancha a vitality potion.
Regen 1,
Regen
correct?
1, correct.
Yeah.
And then heal him 1. We're going to use a Weary Road on Mancha to push him 3. 1, 2, and 3. And drop a scheme marker next to him. And then the Hodgepodge is going to take a walk. Doot, doot, doot. To there. And that is Hodgepodge done.
Alright.
Let's see.
Cool.
You have Iggy and Titania left.
Yeah, and I think I am gonna go with Titania.
Mm-hmm.
That.
The moments when you realize you could have done something smarter. Oh, man.
Alright. Well, she is going to start with a Germinate. I'm gonna stone for a mask.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna hit that 5, because that's how we roll here.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 1 AP. Just have the Prospector within 8 inches. And we are going to target the Prospector with Awaken Hunger. And I am going to think about this slightly. We're going to stone for a crow.
Just as a reminder, because it has lodestone, it cannot be placed.
Yep.
All right. Currently on a... What's the math here? 14. Oh, Black Joker. Never mind.
I'm avoiding Doom because that's how
you roll.
that's how I roll. So we are at a 17.
All right, I am at a 14.
It's currently a negative flip.
Sounds like it.
All right, so we're gonna do moderate for 5.
Boop, 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 boop. There you go.
I'm going to Queen's Command on the underbrush next to Hodgepodge.
Mm-hmm.
I need a 2.
Yep.
Gonna hit the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go pop, do a point of damage to those 2 models.
And we'll go ahead and put the thing to the Hodgepodge. Blah.
Then I have 1 AP left. I have stoned twice. What's Earl's defense?
Oh, pitiful. 5.
I got another move here. Okay, so let's move this next underbrush. I need to flip it. We hit it. Just like that, and do a point to Earl.
He takes a point.
And then I am going to stone for a crow, and I'm going to awakened hunger on Earl.
Sounds good. Earl's sitting pretty at a 13.
Let's take it to an 18.
An 18 to a 13, that's a negative twist with a minimum of 3, and you've already Black Jokered. Go ahead.
There it is.
Blah. Okay.
Alright. That's her turn.
Cool beans. Well, we're going to have Mancha go. Mancha is going to take an action to toss the football from Hodgepodge Emissary to the first mate, because he is height 3.
Yep.
Doop. And then, let's see here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mancha has Rush and has +1 move, so he has a charge range of 8 inches. So even with your underbrush, I can go ahead and charge you.
Yep.
So that is what Mancha is going to do. And he is going to go... Oh, I'm sorry. He activates within... does he activate within 4?
No, he's just out.
Okay. So I'm going to get rid of his old Mancha. He is going to drop down, take down on Titania, and he's going to remove an underbrush marker within 2 of him. I'm going to remove this one. There you go. And I'm going to punch you with it.
Yeah. Pick up that bush, slam it down on my head.
Like you do. Stat 6 against defense.
Cool. Defense 5, so I am at an 8. I will
13.
Take this to a 16.
A 16, you say? You're hard to wound, right?
I am.
Well, I am going to go to a 17. And
okay.
I will declare bold over to push you away from me, then push 4 inches towards you. Although that would actually slow me down, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother declaring the trigger. But I'm going to be negative because of accuracy, negative because hard to wound, so 3 cards, pick the lowest. Is that correct?
That's right, yeah.
All right. Go ahead and take 3 damage.
I will stone. And I will take none.
All right. You will also gain injured 1.
Yes.
And
There
I'm
we go.
going to elect to discard a card and flurry you. And this is going to be another drop-down takedown, and I'm going to eat this underbrush marker. And that is an 18.
I'm at a 17. Another triple neg.
All right.
Double neg. Sorry.
Thank goodness for that previous injured. And I'm
Yes.
going to declare Mutilate to give you slow.
Sure.
Hey, week of 3.
We will stone again. And I'll take 1.
And you will gain slow and injured. Cool. I think that's Mancha done. He has nothing else he wants to do. He is not ending within 2 inches of a piano, so he doesn't play it for bonus points. The My Time Is Now ability on his card. So he will be done, and draw me a card from Showboat.
Cool.
I have first mate left.
I have Iggy, so we're going to walk with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to charge.
Seems reasonable.
So this is stat. I'm sorry, I do not run Iggy quite enough. Stat 5 versus defense.
I am defense 5.
So currently 13 with Blaze.
13 with Blaze. Well, how does a 17 sound to you?
Sounds like you can win the duel.
Hey.
And I will not go reckless.
That makes sense.
So I'm done.
All right. Well, we'll have the first mate go. And first mate's just going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then snuggle up on the idol here.
Nice.
I have no relevant bonus actions for first mate to make. So, I think that will be the end of the turn.
Action Pact for turn 1.
And I claim top right 1. You claim bottom right 1. Do that. Clear moved. And
I'm going to run with my puppy.
oh yes, your puppy gets to do that. I'll keep that. 4, 5, 6. I'll keep that as well.
I'm going to keep 1. And all right.
Cool beans. Initiative flip. I have a 1.
I have a 3.
You do. I don't. What is the range of? It's 6 inches for a bottle of painkillers. Is that correct?
3.
And that's your bonus.
Yep.
You know what? I think I am going to go ahead and say I'm not going to cheat that.
Okay. I will activate my Mysterious Emissary.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models to your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 no pass tokens.
Um, yeah, we're gonna do Emissary, and it looks like Zipp is in that
He is.
terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go Roots from Below versus his move.
Mm-hmm.
This ignores concealment, and you are at a negative flip.
Yes, indeed.
So I'm 17 to your
14.
14,
Mm-hmm.
which is a negative flip. I'm not going to declare pull and drag.
Mm-hmm.
And we will do moderate for 3.
I will crunch a soul stone. I'll take 1.
Cool. And we will put some hungry land down while we're at it.
Mm-hmm.
That I think. And we'll take that attack again.
Okay. I am at a 15.
Cool. 15's good. That is the emissary done.
Okay. So I think it makes sense. Just because Zipp seems like he's in a safe-ish place, I am going to just go with the Flying Piglet here. Flying Piglet is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and is going to drop a scheme marker.
Cool. Cool. Um, Interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to activate. Who's going to focus, and then actually 1, 2, 3, 4. This is slow.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Seems good. Let's see here. Well, I kind of feel like I'll go with Mancha now.
Mm-hmm.
So Mancha will take a damage from your life leech, and then he'll
Yep.
heal 1 from Vitality Potion. So he will not go down any, but you'll go up 1. He's gonna start by drop down, take down, eating your bush, and smacking you with it.
Cool. Starting with a 16.
Currently on an 8. I think what we'll do is, you said you're at I'm sorry,
16.
a 16. I'll go to an 18.
Yep, it's double negative.
Double negative. Oh, moderate.
Oof.
So go
Cool.
ahead and take 4.
We'll stone. And I'll take 2.
Okay. And go ahead and gain an injured. I will go ahead and discard this 4 to flurry. And
Sure.
I will beat you with Earl's dead body.
Yeah.
Oh boy, 19.
19 to 15.
Okay. I will not declare the trigger. You'll gain another injured. Double negative to damage. Lucky moderate of 4.
What's with the moderates? I'll take my stone. That's
right?
fine. Cool.
All right, and second AP, I'm going to punch you a 3rd time. I don't have a marker to eat, so just good old-fashioned punch. I have a 15.
I am at less than that. Straight is going negative because of hard to wound.
The mutilate trigger will be doing a 4, 5, 6 damage flip for you.
That makes a difference. I see. But I don't think there's much I can do about it. So, have at it.
All right, I will declare. I'm sorry. What's your total?
5.
So you're at 5. So I would need to have a 16 to be on a straight flip. Because that would be a positive.
Yes. Yep, that's right.
Okay. I'll just keep the mutilate. And that'll be weak of 4 damage.
4. Okay.
And that's Mancha done.
That's pretty good. That's good stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mancha cheated during his activation. I draw a card from Showboat.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm going to activate Titania.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start with an Awakened Hunger on Mancha.
Sounds good.
Which will be at a positive because he's in severe terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna avoid Doom.
Okay.
That's 2 of them for people keeping track at home.
Yes, indeed. So what is your total?
My total is 16 versus
16.
defense.
And this targets my defense.
Defense.
Is this a claw action?
It is not.
Then go ahead.
Okay.
I am hard to wound.
And I am actually going to do this while I'm winning. That's going to take me to 18 DR6, which does put me at a straight.
Yes.
And that is focus cleansing for me.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll hit a moderate for 4.
I will chomp a stone. And I will take 2.
I'm going to remove the slow, and I'm going to heal 2 points. And then we're going to do another one of those attacks on Mancha.
Mm-hmm.
So I am at 18, and I'm dumb by not bringing an underbrush closer. I cannot declare my thorns, but
I'm at 11, so you'll be on
6.
negative.
Yep. For 2.
Takes 2.
Let's learn from my mistakes. Do some underbrush moving. Wow.
You move that underbrush.
I do indeed. That is going to be 1 point of damage to the Hodgepodge Emissary.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do the trigger on the next one. There.
Mm-hmm.
And then the question is, do I actually want to stay here?
Do ya? I know what you're asking yourself. Did I flip 3 12s or 4?
Exactly.
You gotta ask-
I'm gonna keep putting damage on Mancha. We're gonna punch him again.
Oof. Mancha's a 5.
Nice. And I am gonna declare focus cleansing again.
Okay.
And so we are looking at 20 to
You're on
6.
straight.
I'm on a straight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and hit you for 4.
That seems fine. Boop, 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 boop.
And that's her.
Yeah. How do I want to do this? I think Mysterious Emissary has what engagement?
1 inch.
A 1 inch.
Serena's 2.
And what about the Waldgeist?
1.
1 inch? Okay. And Zipp, you have a 2 inch. Well, I think I will activate Zipp. Zipp's first trick is going to be taking a walk.
Yep.
He would take a pip of damage to have the pleasure of that. Model delete. Boop. He's going to put up boring conversation. He
Sure.
does. He's going to declare a charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to there.
Okay.
And he's going to try and pick Titania up and then put her down.
Before we go too much farther, she does have flight.
Oh dear. That is correct. You do. So I will not, in fact, do that. What I will do is... And I can't... Serena has disguised, correct? Alrighty. Well, I think what I'll do is I'll just move to here. And then... So there's 2 walks and my bonus, and less exciting this turn than last turn. He is going to drop the pianos. And I get it. I will elect to discard a card, and I will drop 2 pianos.
The discard is a cost, so you actually have to do it before you flip.
Oh, my apologies. Thank you for the correction there. I apologize about that.
You're good.
But I do get 2 pianos, and we're going to drop them. I believe we can drop it right here. Or is that too overlapping?
A little farther. It's overlapping on the inner
So
piano.
We'll just put it on this side. The idea is it's going to make it very hard for Serena to get to Titania this turn.
Yes.
And we're going to go ahead and drop 1 here. Actually, we'll drop it here. That makes it hard for Serena to get to Zipp this turn. Yeah. And you know what? That'll be a Zipp. And unfortunately, he doesn't showboat for this turn.
Cool with that. Definitely.
And there we go. Those are his 2 different auras.
Alright. We're gonna ambush. 1, 2, 3. Gonna walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna toss this to the Rougarou.
Makes sense. Alrighty. I think we will have the first mate go. Serena's ranged action has a gun icon, correct?
It does.
Alright, first mate's going to take a walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He's going to throw his football to Zipp. Bold move, I know. And then first mate is going to attempt to leap. He does not, and I will not bother with showboat.
Get the Rougarou going here. None of that debris is severe, according to the pact, correct? It's just
Correct.
Okay. So he can get there, and he's within 4 of the idol. I'm going to roar at the piglet.
Seems like a thing he'd do. My piglet. This is willpower.
Willpower.
My piglet has a 6 total.
I am sitting at a 12.
That is what you
I'm
are.
sorry, it's an 11.
You know what? You do. So I push directly away.
And as a minion, you will gain slow.
That is a slow flying pig. Okay. That's him.
That's him.
All right. Hodgepodge will activate. Will heal 1 from his healing draughts. He is going to go a 1-2, a 3-4, and a 5. And he is going to try and you know, we're gonna get a little risky here. What to do? What to do? We are going to just do a quick. Sorry, just having a ponder. We're going to heal up Mancha. Not currently going off. I will cheat so it does. And I will declare the built-in trigger, something in my pack. Currently
Mancha's
healing.
already got a trinket, though.
Oh, sugar he does. I am not going to bother declaring the trigger. Is there another trigger I want to declare? Extra supplies, but I've already flipped the heal, so no. I think I'm going to cheat in this 10 to heal Mancha 2. And then I'm going to try a weary road. And first, I'm going to see if I can get Zipp touch in there. And boom. There we go. Zipp is still touching the center idol. And we are Gucci, I believe.
Cool.
Emissary is done.
So Serena is not currently in line of sight of Zipp because of the pianos and such.
Correct.
And what I wonder is if I were to walk. First mate's 1 inch.
He is.
If you press shift, it'll nudge you down by a millimeter.
Thank you. And we're gonna be bold. We're gonna walk to there, and I'm then going to try to charge. So I need to hit a
TN10.
5. I hit the charge itself. 1, 2, 3.
I like it.
Delete this one. Get that out of there. Okay. So I'm going to try and attack Zipp.
All right. TN.
TN10 fails. Not going to cheat it.
Okay.
Going to try and heal Titania. TN10. Get it. The duel goes off. I'll cheat for the do it again trigger. Heal flip for 1. And
TN10.
TN10. Good. Looking for a 4. Good. The heal for 3.
There you go.
That is Serena.
That is Serena. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Just having a think. Also, it appears that the thing we talked about earlier with the app being weird kicked up. Is arson a pistol icon or nah?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I will have the Flying Piglet go, and it's going to go 1.
Sorry, arson is not a pistol. My bad.
You just need line of sight, is that it?
Just need line of sight.
And it's what, 10 inches?
10 inches.
Okay. I have Piglet and I have Miss Midnight Stalker, and you have just Iggy left. So, I think what I'm gonna do is have the Piglet go, and the Piglet's just gonna flap to here and interact and drop a marker.
Biggie now. So I'm going to start with an arson on that marker.
So
looking for a 6.
Hey.
Goes off with severe injury. Not that that matters at the end of the turn. So we're going to blow that up, and that is a TN 12 move duel, or take 2 damage and burning 1.
He passes.
Nice. Then I'm going to punch the Midnight Stalker.
Midnight Stalker says he's manipulative.
He's manipulative, yeah. So, do I punch the Midnight Stalker? Maybe I just focus and call it good.
Fair enough. Well, I have Midnight Stalker left. I think what Midnight Stalker is going to do is... How many... Iggy has that many wounds? I think... I am going to try and punch you with my serrated blade. He is fast.
Yes. Yes, I am aware. I'm going to spend some focus on this first one.
Sounds good.
Oof.
19?
19 to 12.
Cool. I have critical strike.
Yep.
So I would declare critical strike. 19 to 12 is a straight flip. That is moderate for 3 plus 1 is 4 damage. I will punch you a second time.
Currently at a 14.
16.
Yep.
14 to 16, negative twist, no triggers. Moderate of 3. I am going to interact and drop a scheme.
Yeah, very nice.
And I will attempt to leap. And I do! Where do I want to go? I guess I just want to go over here for the moment. That'll be Midnight Stalker done. And that'll be end of the round.
Yep. Gonna run my pup up.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not have anything to declare, scheme-wise.
I do. I have.
Does it spread them out?
It sure is spread them out. How could you guess? Get those out of here. Clear moved. Clear out Zipp's aura. And we are going to go on into turn 3.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this 3, this 2, and this 1.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a real sweet hand, let me tell you.
I can tell. Holy guacamole.
Alright. Initiative?
Initiative.
I'm rocking a 12 at the moment.
You are. I am rocking a 7. And you know what? I'll let you have it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to your 1, 2, 3,
6.
6. So you gain a pass token.
I do want to go first here.
Mm-hmm.
And gonna read up on Mancha really quick.
Mm-hmm. He is a scary man.
He's a scary man. Which means he shouldn't act again this game. I'm gonna activate Titania.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to awaken hunger onto Mancha.
Makes sense.
I'm at a positive from the stuff.
Oh boy.
Cool. I am at 19.
I am at a 6. I need to get to a 14 to put you on a negative. Is that correct?
14.
14. You said you're at 19.
I'm at 19. Yeah, but you have hard to wound, so you just need to be at Nah.
9.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. You know what? I will still go to a 14 and put you on a double neg to damage.
Cool. It will be weak for 2.
Mancha takes 2.
Let's punch him again.
Please, no. Oh, no.
Currently at a 13. He is injured 1 from the first attack.
Oh dear. He is at 8.
I'm gonna take cheating.
I am not.
Okay. I will take focus cleansing since I'm remembering it this time.
Mm-hmm.
We are at a 13 to 8. It's a double negative again.
Come on, Black Joker.
And that's gonna... It's Ancient Pact. It's not gonna save you.
That's true. That's true.
We're going back to 14.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Assuming I moved it. 1. 2. Extra. So I should be able to just get it in there so that I'm putting Zipp under that marker.
Seems good.
And missing Serena. So we're gonna flip for that. It goes off. That is a point of damage on Zipp.
Boop.
And then I'm going to Awakened Hunger on Zipp.
Okay.
At a positive because you are now in severe terrain.
Mm-hmm. And this is my defense or willpower?
Defense.
Okay. Currently at a 10.
19 with thorns.
19 with thorns. Well, I can't be placed, but doesn't matter. You know what? I think I am going to... The maximum you could do is what, 6 damage?
The maximum I could do would be 7 if I hit my red Joker right now.
Gotcha. I think... And you said you're at a what again?
I'm at a 19 total.
19? I think red Joker from me.
Yeah. Checks out. Cool. That's Titania's turn.
Okay. Gonna see something. Do you think a 30 mil base can fit in there? Where the ski marker is?
Yeah, there is.
Perfect. We're gonna activate Zipp. He will take a damage from Life Leech. Oh, where are you? Oh yeah, Serena. You are manipulative or just disguised?
Disguised.
Okay. So, hey, Serena, it's time for you to go up. This is against your size. I have 11.
I'm currently at an 8. What's your stat on this?
3.
That's pretty good.
But we all know size really doesn't matter.
Does not, no. That's cool. Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'll declare severe injury. So you'll gain injured +1. Negative twist to damage. And are you hard to wound at all?
No.
Okay. Black Joker the damage. But that's fine, because the main thing is to place you here.
Yep.
So you are no longer engaging Zipp. And Zipp is going to take a walk. Half an inch out of the underbrush.
I think I am engaging Zipp, actually. Because I think there's a gap between that piano. Unless you meant to put it
it was
right up, in which case.
It was intended to be
Cool.
base to base.
Cool. You're good then.
You can't drop something in base contact with impassable terrain?
In base?
Yeah, so when you drop a piano marker, it can't be in base contact with impassable terrain, because if you were to drop something into contact, you use the rules for create instead.
Oh,
Yep.
good to know.
Pianos can't ever be sort of in base contact with each other or impassable terrain.
Oh, that's good to know. But we're going to throw Serena over there in that case, if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
Is that your engagement right there? No.
There we go.
There we go. So now I can half inch out, or not even half inch, just smidge out. 2, 3. Zip, where are you going? 3, 4. And I'm going to go. Where do I want to go with him? 5. I want to end. I should have enough move to end within an inch of. I'll end there-ish. That's good.
Okay.
Thank you for bearing with me.
And did you take a life leech point from Zipp?
I sure did.
Cool, thank you.
The other thing to bear in mind is when measuring distance between two people, you will take the height into account as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
just so you won't actually be count as being within an inch of the first mate there.
Yes, I figure I'll have to get him moving regardless. Also, I think first mate's too far away to do what I want to do with Hodgepodge anyway. And now I can drop some pianos! I am going to elect to discard no cards. And I drop some pianos. An piano. And that piano is going to go right here. Just to make it that much harder for you to get that center point. And
you think?
Yeah. So I walked. I threw Serena. I dropped a piano. I just have to get some boring conversation going. Oh my gosh, have I told you about my petunias? That's Zip done, and then Zip draws me a card from Showboating. All right.
All right. All right. That was a 6-inch walk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and punch Zipp.
That sounds like a thing to do. Did you? That was your.
That's my duel.
Yeah.
And he will Black Joker it.
Okay. Sounds good.
That was a mysterious emissary.
Mm-hmm. I will have the first mate go. And the first mate is going to declare a leap. And unfortunately, I will have to cheat that in to get the suit. And he will be outside of your engagement. He is going to throw the ball to the Hodgepodge Emissary.
Mm-hmm.
And then, since he's here, is going to... Declare a charge on Mysterious. Bonk. And conveniently block Serena's access to Zipp.
Yep.
Um,
I'm cool with that, actually.
Time for an Encore. It's like an Encore, but pointier.
Yes.
I have a 12.
I am also sitting at a 12.
I do have Critical Strike, if that matters.
I think that I'll go to a 17.
Well, that's just rude.
Yeah.
I, too, will go to an 18 and declare Delay to slow you.
Sure.
Negative Twist. Moderate of 3.
Take 2.
Mm-hmm.
And gain slow.
Yeah. And that's First Mate, and he draws me a card from Showboating.
I am going to go with... am I going to go with Serena? I'm going to spend a pass token.
That makes sense. I will go with Hodgepodge Emissary. I am going to take one from Titania and heal one from my healing draughts.
Yep.
I am going to target Zipp with a heal. I go off. I'll declare the built-in trigger to give him a vitality potion. And Zipp will heal 2. Doo-doo. Hodgepodge is going to take a walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then push himself with a weary road. Inch, or move himself with that. And he should be able to end about there. Go back half an inch. There we go. And he drops a scheme marker. Within 2 inches of those pieces of terrain. That will be the Hodgepodge done.
Alright, I'm going to go with Serena.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to break a piano.
No!
I'm going to walk. And based on what Reese said, I should have line of sight to the emissary.
Yes.
And I'll try and heal the emissary. I don't believe I have line of sight to Zipp right now.
Mm-hmm. I concur.
So, yeah, I can cheat that in, do the heal for 2, and
good.
remove the slow. That's Serena's turn.
Very good. I'm going to have a Flying Piglet down here go.
Yep.
It's slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's done.
Yep. I'm going to go with the Rougarou, who's going to toss to the Gorar. Then I'm going to... Oh, I can't do that. we're going to have to go with the Gorar instead.
Mm-hmm.
See if we can... hit the Magic Stone and toss to the Waldgeist.
Seems like a thing. All right.
Okay.
Piglet is just going to go flap, flap, flap,
Yep.
and make a scheme marker happen.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, now we go with the Rougarou.
Mm-hmm.
Curse this building and all of its heck. I'm going to scream at Piglet number 2.
Okay. You screamed at me. I push away from you and get slow again.
Yeah, I'm going to cheat into on your heels.
Oh dear. That seems a bit of a problem.
And we're going to hang out right there.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
All right. I'll have... I guess my only other option is Midnight Stalker, right?
Yeah.
So, Midnight Stalker is going to... Oh, I wonder. That would be silly. Can I do that? Oh, I can make that happen. Alright. I'm just going to do some quick proxy basing. See if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dang it! I would have to do a 3 walks to get there. You're still going to get the strategy point this turn, but if I do that to you, you're still going to get it next turn. So it really doesn't help me to do that. Midnight Stalker is going to go. Midnight Stalker is going to gain fast. He's going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to interact to drop a scheme marker. He's going to attempt to leap. Oof. He's going to cheat. He still does not leap. And he is going to take a walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is done. He cheated. He showboats.
Right. Waldgeist is going to ambush. Don't know that I have the line of sight there, but I do here. Should have.
You do.
And then we're gonna pop that over there.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. All right, end of the turn.
Yeah. My dog's gonna stay put.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Do you reveal any schemes?
I do. I'm gonna take prisoner on that little piggy down there.
What? No, not my piggy.
He's mine now.
Oh no. All right. I do not reveal my other scheme. We both scored the strategy. I will claim this marker. You'll claim the center, so we'll make the center, I don't know, teal.
Teal. Sounds good to me.
Doot. Doot. And clear moved. And this is turn 4 we're going into?
This is turn 4. And just so that everybody's on the same page, we have an hour and 17 minutes until our 15-minute warning. So we have plenty of time for this game.
Alrighty. Making good time. Shuffle, shuffle. And I'll go ahead and discard that. Draw. To that. Okay.
All right. Initiative?
Initiative. I have an 11.
I also have an 11.
But you would cheat first. You're electing not to cheat?
Yep.
Okay. This is a predicament. Do I cheat first? I think Ooh. This is tough. Googly moogly. I think I am not going to cheat. So we'll go to a reflip.
Cool. That's an 8 for me.
That is a 1 for me. I will still not cheat.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2,
Yeah.
5, 6. Yep. Okay.
If I were to go first, what would the plan be? I'd like you to go first.
Me to go first. I'm going to take another look at that. So for a Mysterious Emissary, your planted roots means you cannot be placed, pushed, or otherwise moved by me. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, how do I want to deal with this? I guess I will start with Zipp. Zipp is not hit by Titania's thing. He is engaged with Mysterious Emissary.
Yep.
So he is first going to attempt to put up boring conversation, needing a 7. He gets it. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. I think I will go ahead and attempt to drop some pianos. I will be discarding 2 cards for this. 1, 2. Wah wah.
Nice.
We are going to attempt to disengage from the emissary. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I said I would disengage. I should have flown to the other, walked to the other side of you, and then disengage rather than push across the train tracks. But
Yeah, that works. Although
no,
you'd have to climb up the thing because I'm
Yeah.
on the stairs fully.
Yeah. So let's just do the flip from where I am.
You've got the move to do that. So if you want to climb up, that's
All right. Let's see.
Pardon?
Doing a disengage.
Eddie?
I'm sorry.
Why?
I'll just do
Apologies, didn't realise I wasn't muted.
this. It's all right.
no, go for it. It's the better call, and it's not changing the flip at all.
Okay. So that's half an inch, up 3, over half an inch, over an inch. So I've gone 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. And now we do the flip.
And I am at a 15.
A 15, you say? I am going to go to a 18. Because it's defense.
Yep, go for it.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 8. And then, just because I think you have Assassinate, I could be wrong. Oh, and Zipp healed 1 from his Vitality Potion. But if I'm not wrong, I would like to prevent you from killing Zipp, thanks.
Yep.
And he will fly onto the other side of this fence.
He pianoed. He walked.
He did. I would like to walk over there, but I'll get that next time.
Yes.
And I do have my 6-inch talkie aura.
6-inch talkie.
And that will be the Zipster. And he will draw a card from Showboating.
All right. Well, let's do Titania.
Mm-hmm.
Actually. Nope. Sorry for waffling here.
That's okay.
It needs to be Emissary, who's just gonna walk, staying in range of the first mate.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting Zipp within 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to throw down some roots from below onto Zipster.
Okay. I'm on Negus to resist, right?
Correct.
And this is against my move?
Against your move.
I have a 10.
Ooh. That is... And I'm at a 19, so currently a straight flip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that. That's decent, but let's just make it moderate for 3.
That makes sense.
With 100 land under him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the emissary.
Okay. I guess I'll have Hodgepodge Emissary go. I think Hodgepodge is going to concentrate, and then he's going to spend focus on throw junk on Titania to get around your concealment.
Yep.
I have a 13 against defense.
I'm at a 6 right now. Let's go ahead and go to... You know what? Let's leave it. You go for it.
I'll declare delay to give her slow.
Of course you do.
13 and 6 is a straight. Goes to nade because you're hard to wound. Goes to straight because I focused. Take moderate 3. Hodgepodge is then going to target himself to go 3 inches and drop a scheme marker. 1, 2, boop. And I'll just drop that. There. He's done.
I could to let them out one more time. Okay. Also, I don't know where Zoe's food and water is, but she's bitching about that.
We are good.
I'm going to activate Serena. She's going to heal Titania. Now this is a predicament.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. She's not going to heal Titania. I'm just going to punch Hodgepodge.
That's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she does.
Just gonna punch him real good.
Mm-hmm.
20 to 7 puts me
Yes.
at a positive.
Yeah. Any triggers you want to declare?
Nah, it's just blast damage. It will be 6 damage, though.
Take 6. Oof.
That's her thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's her stick.
I will have the Flying Piglet, who is slow, that you so rudely took prisoner, is going to try and gore the Rougarou.
Cool.
4 against your defense. I have a 17.
I have a 7.
Do you care to cheat?
You're goring me.
All right. Yeah. 17, 7 straight flip. The one thing.
Hard to wound.
Thank you. A week of 1 damage.
Nice.
And that's the piglet done.
Cool. I'll go with the Rougarou, who's going to try and roar at the piglet.
Mm-hmm. You roar at me. I am slow again.
Cool. And I'll focus.
Cool. We're gonna have other Flying Piglet go. We're just gonna... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll concentrate.
All right. Really quite rude.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like line of sight, though, yeah?
Yeah.
And 8 inches is in.
Mm-hmm.
So... All right, starting with the Germinate.
Mm-hmm.
I have the mask in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Pop down, and I am going to attack you with Awaken Hunger at a positive for being in severe.
All right. This is against willpower, yeah?
This is against defense.
Defense, okay. I'm currently at an 11.
I'm also at an 11.
I am going to go to 19 and declare blasting off again.
Cool. I'm going to go to 19 and declare Focus Cleansing.
Okay.
So that's a double negative here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to avoid Doom.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3. That'll be moderate for 4.
Takes 4. I will place anywhere within 6 inches.
Yep.
And I will place not in severe terrain. I will place here.
Yeah. And then you'll take a point of damage from leaving the hut.
Yeah.
And then we walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You have Gorar and
Sorry, I did not heal her, did I? Because she was at 11.
Yeah, you heal.
She's at 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. So we have Midnight Stalker and First Mate, and you have Gorar and Waldgeist. I will activate Midnight Stalker. He gains fast. He will attempt to leap. He does not leap. That's fine. He is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. So he's walked twice, and his last action, he is going to attempt to threaten Mysterious Emissary.
Mm-hmm.
I will choose the infamous keyword. It's against your willpower, stat 5. I have a 13.
I am at a 17.
A 17, you say? Well, I am going to go to a 15. Oh, you said 17, you did. I am going
sorry, 16. 16 emissary.
Well, I'm going to go to an 18.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, you have Adversary Infamous. And Midnight Stalker draws me a card from Showboat.
I'm going to do my Waldgeist, and I'm going to ambush. 2, 3, and then I want to walk. And then I want to charge.
Mm-hmm.
Just right up in there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is a charge attack.
I have an 11.
I have a 12 with heave showing, but it's not going to do anything since you have a lodestone.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're going to hit weak for 2.
Seems good. All right. Nothing else?
Nope, that's Waldgeist.
Okay. Well, we'll have First Mate go, because he's my last model. He's gonna punch Mysterious Emissary.
Yep.
That's a 18 against your defense, my friend.
Also an 18.
Works for me.
Don't forget you're at a pause.
Oh, I am. Still an 18. And I'll declare delay to slow you.
Yeah.
3 cards, pick the worst. Hey, moderate 3. And then I am going to go ahead and punch you again.
Yep.
I have a 16.
I don't think you have Vendetta, but you could have Vendetta. So let's go to 18.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and take a leap. Does not go off. I am going to cheat. It still doesn't go off, but I will showboat. And that will be First Mate done.
Cool. I'll try to turn the Gorar into Iggy. I need an 8 here.
Mhm.
Happens.
Hey.
Obviously, I forgot my Iggy token.
Mhm.
Or I deleted it. Can I get to that? Nope. So I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang out there.
Mhm. Seems good. And I think that's the end of the round. I take it you reveal an assassinate?
I do. I do.
All right. Well, I don't reveal my other scheme. And I am going to go ahead and score the strategy, as will you. And let's go into turn 5.
Awesome. And we have about an hour left on our 15-minute warning, so we're golden here.
Yeah.
In fact, we're cruising.
I will discard that card. Draw a few. And go from that.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Got a clear moved. And initiative. I have a 5.
I have less than that. It's interesting. $14.
You got it.
Cool.
And no pass tokens for anyone.
I'm going to just move these Hungry Land markers so I can tell if I've got line of sight to Zipp right now or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I do not.
Yeah, I think it is going through the trees.
Yep. All right. Forgive the indecision here. I need to walk first. both of them. So charge to there. And I am going to use my Sharp Claws on Zipp.
Okay, so you
This
did a
is
walk charge.
Walk charge.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I'm at a 14 with blasting off again.
we're gonna go to 19 with knock aside.
Okay. So, 19 to 14 is a negative twist to damage.
Yep. Which is moderate for 4.
That'll kill. So you do not get your knock aside.
Nope, that's fine. That was to push you into the hungry land in case I hit Mint.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to then take a negative flip on Midnight Stalker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an 18.
Less than that. Titania has done her last thing. She's done.
Okay. So you have a couple cards left. I think I will go with the Hodgepodge Emissary. He will heal himself for activating within 3 inches of himself. He is going to Weary Road himself to go half inch, half inch, half inch, half inch, and just hang out next to this and drop a scheme marker here. He is going to plenty of wares himself. Goes off and gets the extra supplies trigger. So I will heal +1. So that's 3. And I guess I will go ahead and does not look like Waldgeist can fit through.
No.
I guess I will go ahead and just try and throw junk at Serena, because I'm going to be on concealment for both, so... actually, no, I'll heal myself again. Let's just heal myself again. Goes off. I won't give myself... I'll give myself a pretty floral bonnet, because I feel pretty.
Sure.
And heals another one. Cool. That'll be Emissary.
I'm gonna go with the Rougarou, who's gonna focus and be done.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and have Midnight Stalker go, I think. He is going to take a walk. Take a damage from Life Leech on Titania.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to leap. And get it. So he will go here. He is going to drop a scheme marker.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to walk. Because you have to be able to see the marker to blow it up with arson, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. That will be Midnight Stalker done.
Okay.
And I draw a card from Showboat.
I'm going to activate the Waldgeist, who's going to charge into the Hodgepodge Emissary.
Sounds like a thing to do.
I'm at a 15 with the slow trigger
I'm
delay.
at a 6.
Not that it matters now. Straight flip for 5 damage.
Whoo. Bip boop, bip boop, bip.
And I'll punch it again.
I have an 8.
13 is a negative.
Go ahead.
Moderate for 3.
Hard to kill.
Yep. Okay.
Alrighty. I will have the first mate go. He's gonna punch Mysterious Emissary.
Cool. I'm at an 8.
Mm-hmm. I am at a... What is math even? 15. So straight flip.
Yep.
Critical strike. Currently weak. I am going to go to a moderate and do 4.
Okay.
And then I'll punch you a second time.
Cool.
Oof.
13.
I am currently on a 7. 16.
Yep, negative flip.
I'll declare delay to slow you a second time.
Sure.
Week of 2.
Okay.
I will leap. I do. Just because I can. Hang out here. And end of the turn, I will Showboat, and I will reveal Vendetta.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to go with Serena.
Mm-hmm.
Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or sorry, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
As a walk. And then I don't think I can do that. No. So then we're going to have to try and disengage.
Okay. I will try and keep you there. I have a 19.
19 to 11, that is a straight flip.
Whoa.
Sorry.
And go ahead and stay 4 inches closer.
I get a single inch,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I got a smidge up. I don't think I ended there. I think I ended here.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. Here, that's what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
So best I can do is that, which does not do it for me. So she's done.
Okay. Well, we're going to have... Now, Iggy has what, range 10 on Arson?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'll go ahead and have Flying Piglet go. It's going to flap to here. Not my final answer. There we go. It's going to flap to here. Interesting. And actually, it's not going to activate yet. Other Flying Piglet will activate. The one that is engaged with your Rougarou. Actually, what is Iggy's walk? 5? Yeah, I'm not too worried about Iggy. Because, like... I'm just gonna clone your dude. Even if you go here, you don't get to that. You don't get to that you can see it. And it's one action to do that, right? To do Arson?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so this Flying Piglet's just gonna walk. Wait, no. Let's do it right, just because you do have... I don't know if you have... Oh, you have Rougarou. Rougarou can yell at you or something. Yeah, so we'll go here.
No, Rougarou already activated.
Oh, it did? Okay, well, I'll still go here, and I'll still drop a scheme marker. Trying to...
Okay.
I don't know. That's Flying Piglet.
So just to see, that is outside of 10 of the top one.
Mm-hmm.
But not the bottom one.
Mm-hmm. Do you have emissary tricks?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Are you out of activations at this point?
I am not. I still have the other piglet that's your take prisoner.
Oh, yeah. So... no way to get line of sight of that one. Those ones are good. think we can call it here.
I have one more trick up my sleeve.
Okay, yeah.
So Flying Piglet is going to go. Flying Piglet is going to try and gore your Rougarou.
Okay.
I have a 5.
I am at a 10.
I am going...
I guess I'm going to spend focus because there's nothing else that's good for. I'm at a 13.
Okay, yeah, we'll call it there.
I know what you're trying to do there, Jim, but the problem is you would have unburied in base contact with one of his models of his choice.
Yeah.
Within 2 inches of the chosen model.
Yeah, but he unburies you.
No, it's the opposing player chooses an enemy model, unbury this model within 2 inches of the chosen model.
So if it had chosen Serena, you would have been engaged.
Or I choose the Rougarou and it then runs at you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think there we can call it.
Yes, I forgot about Rougarou's push and Serena's engagement.
I mean, the Rougarou's push would have happened first because Ambrose had initiative.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. It would have had to be Serena. Cool.
Yeah. I was hopeful that you would stay there because where he was, First Mate was giving me a little bit of a place to drop him down, but you sleuthed me. Well, I will get my second spread them out point.
I'll get a take prisoner, and neither one of us gets 4 Leylines.
Correct. So you have 7 to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Good game, sir.
Very good game.
Whew. I don't know if you have time for a little debrief.
I do. You're later than I am, so if you want to go through it, I can go through it.
Yeah, just a little bit. And I know we have a couple of people who are watching and or listening in, so if they wanted to chime in with any thoughts, that's totally welcome. Just know that this is going up on YouTube later, so please use family-friendly language. But yeah, I acknowledge that Vendetta was a risky pick, but I was not comfortable taking Sabotage and spread them out.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought you were going for Assassinate from turn 1.
Me too. Yep.
That kind of just accidentally happened. I brought Mancha to eat your underbrush and Hungry Land. I don't like Assassinate on Titania just because of how, well, with Serena existing and everything. Like, I mean, look at her. She's at full wounds, and it's into the game.
Right. I mean, you had her down for a minute, but I don't... Even if you had it, I don't think I ever ended a turn under 7.
Yeah. And you're...
But I worked really hard at that because I thought you had Assassinate.
So it kind of worked in my favor to bluff it.
Yeah, honestly, I probably would have put some cards elsewhere and some activations elsewhere, and I think I would have done a better job of getting my last Leyline if I had thought that... If I didn't think Assassinate was on the table.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
So definitely going hard made me shift gears a little bit in a way that I wasn't super comfortable with.
Cool. Going back, I guess, to the start, you mentioned when I revealed Zipp, Outcast Zipp, that you had not played against Zipp. So
I have not played against Outcast Zipp. I've played a number of Bayou Zipp games, and I was interested to see what, if anything, was different.
So, first question, did you do anything when it came to list and or crew building? I'm sorry, list building or scheme selection that was specifically in response to the Zipp pick and I guess later the crew pick? Or were you picking your schemes and your crew more to the pool than to the opponent? Does that make sense?
more to the pool. For actually pretty much everything for my crew building was to the pool itself. It so happens that I like Emissary for Leylines, and I would bring Emissary in against Zipp because of the ignore concealing. The ski marker denial with Iggy is just good for this pool.
Yes.
And I know that Zipp has, spread them out, and Sabotage are both on the table for Zipp, so I needed some way to deal with that. And I wasn't comfortable bringing Voltungan. Like, you're too fast. You can just splat one if you need to splat one. Iggy's slightly more resilient than that, although he didn't really show it this game. But the range, and I don't know, he didn't actually, well, he popped one ski marker. He didn't actually deny any points, but I feel like he did. I think that he's insurance against you doubling down on Sabotage and spread them out, which I don't really want to have to deal with that because I want to be fighting you.
That's fair.
I was surprised to not see Rusty Alice and an Iron Skeeter on the Zipp side of things.
That's fair. The primary reason for both of those is I have never put any amalgam on the table this edition, so I just don't know them well enough to be comfortable bringing them in. And the Iron Skeeter wasn't brought because I was... Honestly, I don't know that I would do Zipp in this pool again. I was...
Zipp in the pool is fine, it's just, again, Titania's a bad matchup for Zipp.
Yeah, I admit I allowed my previous games with Ambrose in Corrupted Idols to color my expectations, and I was expecting something like a Euripides. But you bamboozled me there.
Yeah.
But
I will catch you guys later.
All
right,
take care.
Series.
If I didn't bring... I was waffling on bringing Maris instead of the piglets and going for, well, Maris can throw up a bomb and make Sabotage work for me. But Sabotage is easily denied if you just drop a scheme marker yourself turn 1.
Yep.
And I don't have... I have carry the loot and free loot and all that stuff. But that's more work for me when taking 2 piglets and sending them super wide is like 2 of my 3 markers, and then I have any number of ways to get a 3rd marker down.
Yeah.
So I felt comfortable with spread them out, and really it was down to the other ones. I didn't feel comfortable killing Titania. I don't feel comfortable trying to take any of your models prisoner because you have so many can't move or push me, and or ability to push out at the end of the turn. So it's like you don't have a good take prisoner target.
Yeah.
Except Iggy, and I don't want him alive, so like
I oftentimes I like take prisoner on Midnight Stalker. But the pigs provided me the opportunity with I can both place to you and slow you with the Rougarou, which I think just makes it easy. And frankly, I think the 2 pigs was a telegraph that you were going to be spreading them out with them. Like there's not much else to do with those little guys that I saw.
No, that's fair.
So that felt like a really safe scheme pick. I was considering Vendetta because Serena's here, and that gives me first weight Mancha Emissary, Midnight Stalker as targets, but with the healing in the crew, and they're all just a little bit too hard. Like First Mate and Midnight Stalker, they need to be chased down, and then Emissary's hard to kill, which is good, but he can heal back up like he did at the end of the game. I'm sorry, I'm throwing stuff. So yeah, I'm happy I went with Take Prisoner instead. And then Zipp Titania Assassinate was just kind of a given.
See, that's the thing. I guess I was surprised at how reliable you were able to get those wounds on him, given that I am used to Zipp being really hard to put down.
Yeah.
Especially when you're targeting defense because of his ability to just jump away.
Right.
I think I went into this game with too few stones, and I left my Prospector exposed turn 1, which is the second time I've done that in this pool. Not against you, but in general. So I'm finding, like, in this game, I would have been better served not bringing a Prospector and just having the extra stones. Now,
yes,
normally having extra card draw is nice. Showboating probably makes up for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely was missing having the stones for prevention on Zipp, for sure.
I was surprised you went as early with the Prospector as you had, and honestly, I was. If you had waited another activation or two, I was looking at jumping on the Prospector before it activated and locking to 1 stone, because the underbrush can get around the manipulative, and focus into Thorns moderate is enough to kill you after I've pushed an underbrush into you. So I was kind of sad actually that you went so early with it, because I mean,
and it was a good activation.
And that made your crew. I would have much rather gone into Zipp with 1 stone than 3. And that does make it, if you had rolled into this match with like 7 or 9 stones, that would have made me reconsider Assassinate.
I think either 7 stones or go to 5 and give him hard to kill with the upgrade. That's a thought. But on the whole, I think both of us picked really good schemes for our opponents. As far as gameplay goes, there were a few obvious mistakes I made, and I appreciate getting the corrections when they came in. But I just I feel like it was a good matchup. I feel like we did a decent back and forth, and yeah, good game, man.
Yeah, likewise. It was solid.
So, best of luck on round 3 of Fovember. And you know what? I hear that there's another Malifaux World Series tournament coming up next month.
Yes,
do you know anything about that?
I do, yes. So let's see. Registration for December's feast is open now, and it will be open until the 29th. And then that kicks off on December 1st. It's going to be pretty much the same format as this one, 3 rounds, 50 soul stones, singles. And it's also going to, results are going to qualify people for the World Championship that we're planning at the middle of next year. We're shooting for August 2021. And the way that the rankings for that run is going to be modeled after the UK ranking system. So, your results from multiple events will sort of sum together, and then at the end of the series, people with the highest totals are going to get to go to that invitational. And of course, at this point, we don't have any rankings to show, but once this first event is under our belt, then that's going to be hosted by the guy who organizes Malifaux rankings. He's putting that up for us, which is awesome.
Yes, it is fantastic. A link will be to the sign up in the description. And yeah, any other shout outs you want to make before we call it?
That's it. Like, play in these events. They're cool. And if it's all volunteer time by different organizers around the world, But if you wanted to support, I think we're using Bag of Tools, which is, again, the Malifaux Rankings people. And like I said, they're hosting for us. So I know they have a Patreon. If you wanted to support this project, that's the way to do it.
Sounds good. All right, well, have a good night.
Cool. Cheers, man.